Thank you. I'm Sam Tobin-Hochstadt. I'm an assistant professor in the computer science program, and I'm going to be talking about typed Racket and more broadly about an emerging research idea that's crossed over into industry called gradual typing. And gradual typing is the idea that we should take statically typed languages like Java, C++, Haskell, Scala, and combine them with dynamically typed languages like Python, JavaScript, and Ruby, and have them play together nicely. Now, this is a dream that people have had for many years. As long as these different camps have existed and have argued with each other, people have wanted to combine them. But in the last 10 years, we've come up with some really exciting new ideas that have allowed them to be combined in new and productive ways. And one of the most exciting things about this is that the ideas that have slide is not working right. But the ideas that made this possible are ideas that were invented by researchers who are here at IU. Myself and my colleague, Professor Jeremy Seek, created the ideas that are now behind systems like TypeScript from Microsoft, Flow from Facebook, and Dart from Google, where people are writing millions and millions of lines of code combining these things that were thought to be diametrically opposed. And so that's a really exciting trend that we've been able to be at the forefront here in computer science at IU. So what I've worked on in particular is the programming language Racket, which is a system that I've leveraged to build a wide variety of programming languages and also to engage in programming language research. But unlike many research systems, it's also used to build real programs, real systems in industry. So it's both research and shipping code. Here's an example. This is a screenshot from the video game The Last of Us, made by Naughty Dog, which is a big video game studio in Los Angeles. And while the artwork here is made by a lot of very talented artists, all of the gameplay is described in languages and tools that they've built using the Racket system that we're a big part of developing here at IU. So unfortunately, federal privacy laws prohibit me from showing you a picture of my introductory programming class, which is also using different languages and tools built using the same infrastructure. And so we're able to leverage that infrastructure to build tools for every level of computing. In particular, here at IU, we've been focusing on gradual typing in the context of Racket, and we've built a bunch of interesting software solutions, including ones that are looking at designing new type systems to check new properties of programs that are written that communicate between static and dynamic types, that enable you to use existing libraries across the boundary. And these ideas are now showing up in these industrial systems that you see coming from people like Facebook and Microsoft. And we're also looking at taking these programs and making them faster. We've discovered that one of the reasons that people in industry are worried about adopting some of the ideas that we've been developing here at IU is because of perceived performance concerns. So with my colleague, Professor Seek, and a number of students as well as collaborators around the world, we've been working on developing new compilers and, in fact, figuring out how to take compilers and make existing programs that we've looked at that had serious performance drawbacks tens or even hundreds of times faster. So that's just a taste of the work that we've been doing with gradual typing here at Indiana University. Thank you.